Hello and welcome to today's video. We're diving into a topic that's a bit sensitive but definitely important to discuss. It's something that many guys have wondered about at some point in their relationships, whether the woman they're dating might be seeing other people. It's not an easy thing to think about, but it's crucial to know the signs and understand what to do if you find yourself in this situation. So, in this video, we're going to explore signs that she might have multiple partners. More importantly, we'll discuss what steps you should take if you discover this might be the case. Remember, this isn't about jumping to conclusions or making accusations without evidence. It's about being aware, understanding your own worth, and making decisions that are best for you. Let's get started. Section 1. Why understanding this matters. Before we dive into the signs, it's important to understand why this topic is significant. Relationships are built on trust, respect, and mutual understanding. If you suspect that your partner is seeing other people, it can erode that foundation. Knowing the signs can help you protect your emotional well-being and decide if the relationship is truly serving you. It's also important to note that different people have different expectations from relationships. Some might be okay with an open relationship, while others expect exclusivity. The key is to ensure that both partners are on the same page. If she's seeing other people and you're not comfortable with it, it's something that needs to be addressed sooner rather than later. Section 2. Secret signs she might have multiple partners. Now let's get into the signs that might indicate she's seeing other people. Remember, these signs aren't definitive proof on their own, but they can be red flags when seen in combination. 1. Inconsistent communication. One of the first signs to look out for is inconsistent communication. If she's seeing other people, you might notice that her communication with you is spotty. For example, she might go hours or even days without responding to your messages, or her tone might change frequently. If she's enthusiastic one moment and distant the next, it could be a sign that she's juggling multiple relationships. 2. She guards her phone like a hawk. Another major red flag is how she handles her phone. If she's overly protective of her phone, like always taking it with her, never letting it out of her sight, or quickly closing apps when you're around, it might be because she doesn't want you to see messages from other guys. While privacy is important in a relationship, extreme secrecy can be a sign that something is off. 3. She has a lot of guy friends. It's perfectly normal for people to have friends of the opposite sex. However, if she has an unusually large number of male friends that you don't know or never meet, it could be a red flag. Pay attention to how she talks about these friends and how much time she spends with them. If she's often out with these friends but you're never invited, it's worth considering what those relationships really are. 4. Her schedule is always packed. If she's constantly busy and you can rarely find time to hang out, it might be because she's splitting her time between multiple partners. A packed schedule that leaves little room for you could indicate that she's prioritizing other people. Pay attention to how she responds when you try to make plans. If she's often vague or non-committal, it could be because she's trying to keep her options open. 5. She's vague about her whereabouts. Being vague about where she's been or what she's been doing is another sign that she might be seeing other people. If she's not giving you clear answers, or if her stories don't add up, it could be because she's hiding something. For example, if she says she was out with friends but can't name who she was with or what they did, it's a red flag. 6. Sudden changes in her appearance. If she suddenly starts putting more effort into her appearance, it might not be just for you. While everyone has the right to dress up and feel good about themselves, a sudden change in grooming habits, style, or fitness routine could indicate that she's trying to impress someone else. Pay attention to whether these changes coincide with nights out or other events that don't involve you. 7. She avoids future plans. If she's hesitant to make future plans with you, it could be because she's unsure about where she wants to go with the relationship, or because she's keeping her options open. If she avoids discussing long-term plans or commitments, it might be because she's not ready to settle down with just one person. 8. She's emotionally distant. Emotional distance is another sign that she might be seeing other people. If she's not as affectionate, seems uninterested in your life, or avoids deep conversations, it could be because her emotional energy is being spent elsewhere. Relationships require emotional investment, and if she's not giving you that, it's worth considering why. 9. She's overly defensive. If you bring up your concerns and she becomes overly defensive or flips the conversation to accuse you of being paranoid, it could be a sign that she's hiding something. While it's normal to feel hurt or upset if accused of something you didn't do, extreme defensiveness might indicate that there's some truth to your concerns. 10. You find evidence of other relationships. Finally, the most obvious sign is finding actual evidence that she's seeing other people. This could be texts, social media messages, or even seeing her out with another guy. If you come across evidence, it's crucial to approach the situation calmly and thoughtfully, rather than jumping to conclusions or reacting in anger. Section 3. What to do if you suspect she's seeing multiple partners. If you've noticed some of these signs and you're concerned that she might be seeing other people, it's important to handle the situation with care. Here are the steps you should take. 1. Don't jump to conclusions. The first thing to remember is not to jump to conclusions. While these signs can indicate that she's seeing other people, they aren't definitive proof. It's important to gather more information and approach the situation with an open mind. Accusing her without solid evidence can damage the relationship and cause unnecessary drama. 2. Communicate openly and honestly. The best approach is to communicate openly and honestly with her about your concerns. Choose a time when you can both talk calmly and without distractions. Express how you're feeling and what you've noticed, without being accusatory. For example, you could say, "I've noticed that we haven't been spending as much time together lately, and I'm wondering if there's anything going on that we should talk about." 3. Ask direct questions. If you feel comfortable, you can ask her directly about whether she's seeing other people. Be prepared for any answer, and try to stay calm regardless of what she says. It's important to approach the conversation with the intention of understanding her perspective, rather than just seeking confirmation of your suspicions. 4. Evaluate her response. Pay attention to how she responds to your questions. Is she open and willing to discuss your concerns, or does she become defensive or dismissive? Her reaction can give you valuable insight into whether there's something she's hiding or if she genuinely cares about addressing your worries. 5. Reflect on your own needs. After the conversation, take some time to reflect on what you need from the relationship. If she admits to seeing other people and you're not comfortable with that, it's important to be honest with yourself about whether you want to continue the relationship. On the other hand, if she denies it and you still have doubts, consider whether you're able to move forward without feeling insecure or mistrustful. 6. Set boundaries. If you decide to continue the relationship, it's important to set clear boundaries and expectations moving forward. Make sure that both of you are on the same page about what you want from the relationship, whether it's exclusivity or something more open. Boundaries are crucial for maintaining trust and respect in any relationship. 7. Know when to walk away. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, the relationship may not be salvageable. If she's not willing to be honest with you, or if you can't shake the feeling that something isn't right, it may be time to walk away. Ending a relationship is never easy, but staying in one that doesn't serve you can be even more damaging in the long run. 8. Focus on your well-being. Regardless of the outcome, it's important to focus on your own well-being. If the relationship ends, give yourself time to heal and process your emotions. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family, and engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Remember that your worth isn't determined by any one relationship, and that there's always the potential for growth and happiness in the future. So, there you have it. A comprehensive look at the secret signs she might have multiple partners and what you can do about it. Relationships can be complex, and it's never easy to navigate situations where trust is in question. But by staying aware, communicating openly, and prioritizing your own well-being, you can make decisions that are right for you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights on how to live a better, more meaningful life. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or any goals you're working toward. Stay strong, stay disciplined, and take care.